My next guest is helping her clients practice yoga safely and without the ego. Lynn is the owner and president of the Sunshine Yoga Shack located in Arlington, Texas, and she joins me in studio tonight. Welcome to the studio.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
They were trying, by the way, we were joking at the beginning of the show that they were going to try to get me in leotards and doing yoga with you. Not tonight.
All right, you don't have to wear a leotard to do yoga. You can come
there
in
you
anything.
Go. You hear that, everybody?
Come in anything.
Come in anything.
You don't have to wear spandex or a Speedo. No Speedos
No one
allowed,
wants to see that.
If you want to wear a Speedo, you can practice online at home. That's okay. We offer that as well.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, how long have you been practicing yoga?
I have been practicing yoga for 21 years.
Wow.
And I know that because my son is 21, and I started right after I had him.
Okay. All right. When did you make that decision to go from practicing yoga to teaching yoga?
So 11 years ago, I took my first teacher training. Yoga had helped me so much. It had helped me through trials and tribulations, and I needed to know more about why it was so beneficial. So I took a teacher training. I never thought I would teach yoga, but after I finished my training, I was like, well, that wasn't enough information. There's so much more to know. I learn more every day, and hopefully I'll never stop learning, and I'll never stop practicing for sure.
Well, you never stop learning.
Right.
That's the truth. Let's talk about the benefits of yoga. So we have viewers that are business owners, they're busy all the time, they hear yoga, they're like, why do I need yoga? But there's a lot of benefits to it.
There's so many benefits to yoga, and you should understand that yoga is a wellness system. So it benefits your physical body, it benefits your mind, your breathing, your health, and overall happiness. Yoga can shrink the stress centers of your brain and increase the happy centers of your brain. It can help you with memory. Not only does it help you with your lung capacity, your heart rate, your blood pressure, stress level. You will have doctors and therapists prescribe it for depression and anxiety. We've all been through such a traumatic few years, so it's not just one person, it's everyone.
Right.
And there's been a shift in our consciousness right now that well-being is more important than maybe that $8 cup of coffee or something like that you would spend your money on. And it is a luxury having time to come into the studio, but we offer opportunities to take it online. We do live stream, we do on-demand yoga classes. There's no reason why you can't find time, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, just to sit and breathe.
You mentioned you're online. The website, we want to show this, is sunshineyogashack.com. What's great about the online classes is you don't have to be in Arlington, Texas. So if you're watching us in Los Angeles,
it's true.
And you listen, things are still a little bit more closed out there in California. You can do yoga right there with Lynn alongside you. Talk about the different types of yoga classes you offer, because what I'm learning as I kind of went to your website and kind of getting ready for this interview is it's not just one type of yoga.
Right. So there's as many types of yoga as there are different personalities. And we have basic yoga classes for beginners. So you come in and you have basic yoga postures, and we have power and heated. If you want to heat it up, you want it a little harder, we've got power and heated classes. Okay. We also have meditation classes. We've got a class that's called Yen and Yoga Nidra. And Yoga Nidra is a guided meditation we offer at the end of the class. And we have aerial yoga. So with aerial yoga, we have Cirque du Soleil style hammocks, aerial silks hanging from the ceiling. And we first do like 30-minute session of yoga using the fabric, which is very beneficial health-wise. It decompresses the spine, the hips, the joints. It'll offer inversions easily. But then the next part of class, we amp it up a little bit. We learn Cirque du Soleil style tricks.
That's crazy.
We do a showcase once a year where we have so much fun in class. and we learn so many crazy things. We want to show people what we can do, so we do a showcase once a year.
Okay.
And it's students, whoever wants to come and perform, and we pick a song, and we do a routine, just like you would see at Cirque du Soleil.
That's crazy. So I like that you said you have a beginner's class, because if I'm walking in the door, I'm not jumping on that.
Okay, let me just stop you right there. So first off, if you can breathe, you can do yoga. So you just have to come in.
All right.
All of the classes, the aerial classes, the power classes, go at your own pace, because at our studio, yoga's for everyone. So anyone who can come into the studio can practice, and we create a safe place for you to do so. But we encourage you to move to your breath. So that means when your breath is struggling, you need to slow down and you need to take it a little slower. And that is our mantra. So all through all of the classes, well, hold on, take a break, take a child's pose, have a sit down, come back to your breath, and then go again. Because if you practice yoga in that fashion, there is no limit to what you can do. And we have people, we have teenagers, we have kids yoga, we have yoga for seniors, and we have people in their 70s coming in just as strong or stronger than I am, doing amazing things every day. So you're never too old to do yoga, and you're never too young to start.
Okay. And I think this speaks to when you talk about leaving your ego at the door.
Yes.
You're really providing that safe space, because, listen, that's not true for all yoga studios, right? You can be intimidating when you walk in other studios, but you want an environment where everyone feels welcome.
Absolutely. And that is the reason I started the studio. So to tell you the truth, I'd been practicing yoga for a lot of time, for 10 years right before I was a teacher. And then when I was a teacher, for another 5 years before I started the studio. And when I would go to studios or yoga classes, it was very intimidating. Even for an accomplished yogi to go in and have people not talk to you the whole time that you're there for a class, you're never going to experience that at our studio. And everyone is rooting for their neighbor.
That's
and
great.
They're helping, and they're like, well, if that didn't work, what if you try it this way? And it's like the anti-cliquish or snobby place to practice.
So next time we're going to have to go out to your studio, and we're going to make Ryan do all of that.
That would be fantastic.
That would be awesome.
I would love that. I would love that.
Website again is sunshineyogashak.com, sunshineyogashak.com. Lynn, thanks so much for coming in tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Stick around. This is Create, Build, and Manage Daily.